We're gonna do something a little more unconventional today. You'll be thinking more along the lines of a deer drive. What we got, you can't see right now, me and the cameraman reverse places because of the sunlight. I'm facing due west in the evening here. Anyways, facing due west, way back off here about 500-600 yards, we got a big thicket on the backside of a slough, and it's all flooded timber behind it. And back to the south, we got a big long railroad track and a railroad trestle. So big hills over here, and you can kind of see we're on a big hill here, and there's a big lake over here. It's a clear cut about a year old. These hogs are bedded in that bad thicket way back down in there. And we've been hunting this. This is the third day in a row. All we seen was a little wormy looking sow, you know, real skinny. She had little pigs with her, and they've drained her down. She's real poor, and she wasn't fit to eat, so we didn't shoot her. But like I said, it's a natural funnel. And the moon's bad. We got a full moon. The hogs just haven't been moving. 2 days in a row we saw that old sow and her pigs. So what we're gonna do is more like a conventional deer drive, but it's for hogs. And you can do the same thing if you know your property and you know where everything's at and you know where you need to be, where the hogs are. You know, you got to have everything just right. But we got 2 guys. We're gonna set up here, and they're about an hour or so. I'm gonna text one of them, and they're gonna start walking down the back property line on the edge of that backwater, and they're gonna get in that thicket and see if they can't push these hogs out to us. Like I said, it's a natural funnel. You got the back to the south here, you got the railroad tracks and the trestle and flooded timber back to the east, to the west, and to the north here. And you see where we're standing here, a little bit to the northeast, we got a big hill. But they're gonna come through this bottom, and they feed through here, and that's what we've been trying to do, is catch them coming through, but they're just not moving. So we're gonna push them out just like you do on a Canadian deer drive or somewhere up in the northwest, and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna go over here and get set up, and about an hour or so from now, they're gonna start pushing. We'll see what happens. I'm looking at a small pig right now. Probably one of them off that old skinny sow we've seen the last 2 nights in a row. It's still early. The 2 guys we got doing the drive, I know they hadn't started yet. I got my phone in front of them. They're supposed to text me. I feel good tonight. I feel good about this whole deal. Only problem is, you can see the sun is still a little bit high in the sky. We got a little bit of overcast, and that's helping. Otherwise, the sun will be blinding us. So we're gonna sit here a little bit, and hopefully them guys will wait to go down in there and try to drive them out. We already got one small one moving, so you never can tell. We might get a big one come out before they even get started. Don't make no never mind to me. I just want one down. Back off to the south, we got a white-tailed doe, and she is really eyeballing something. Back off to the west toward that thicket where I told y'all they were bedded up, so maybe they're already out moving. That's a pretty good sign. And deer, like a guard dog, they let you know when something's up. Okay, here comes that old sow. She got a couple bigger hogs with her right now, and all them pigs. Maybe that's a good sign of things to come. Good God, she got a herd of them with her. They're coming running out of that thicket. I know my guys hadn't started to drive yet, but we'll see what happens. That's a pretty good little wad of hogs. Through the thicket right to us. Hope they don't come up on the hill and bust us out. The guys already started driving. They're down there waving at me. I knew them hogs come out of there in a hurry. I see them, but I don't see the big ones. They're right over in there. Can't believe I didn't drop that hog. I thought it was a boar, but it's a big old sow. Man, she wasn't 75, 80 yards. Cameraman thinks I may have shot over her. I just don't know how. Time will tell, we'll wait. Maybe something else come out and we'll get a shot at that too, but we're gonna go look in a little bit. Still early, we're gonna sit here a while. Gonna let these bipods down. That hog wasn't 75 yards or so. I saw the bullet kick up dirt. Cameraman said he wasn't sure, you know, looking through the camera and that sun coming down, whether it was a pass through or if I missed, shot over the hog. But I got the cell phone out and called my guys that's doing the driving, and he told me it sounded like meat hit to him. So we're gonna go down here and check it out. Then we're gonna come back. Whether we got the hog or not, we're gonna come back and sit down. We still got a couple hours before dark. They're gonna make another big swing through and see if they can't push some more hogs through. Hog's laying right there. It went 50, 60 yards, so I did smoke it. Chris and Thomas here, they passed through the thicket here driving them out. They said there was a sure enough Hoss Daddy hog in there that we didn't see. But all we saw, and that's all the hogs come through, was that big sow and that old skinny one with the pigs we've been seeing the last 2 nights. But they're gonna make a big swing back through here and go set to the truck here about a half a mile up and wait about 30, 45 minutes to make another swing back through that thicket. See if they can't push something else out. I seriously doubt we're gonna get lucky enough to do it twice tonight, but we're gonna give it all we got. Shot it right there, right where the shoulder and the neck meet. And it exited out to about the center of the ribs on the exit side. That's a sow, so it'd be some good eating. I figured that hog about 150 pounds when I shot it. She's gonna be pretty close to it too. Easy 150 pounds. That's a good looking hog, man. See what I'm talking about? Came out right about here. Good quarter and angle shot. You can't beat them quartering shots on these hogs, man. Especially if you're bow hunting. If you ever get a shot on a hog, especially a big old boar, they got them big, thick, heavy shields on their shoulders. If you can take them behind that last rib, quartering almost all the way away from you, take them behind that last rib, it's deadly. Still early, the guys swung back up toward the truck. It's about a half mile that way. We're gonna get right back up on our spot. Apparently it worked out real well. They kind of cheated. They cut through. They didn't go through the sure enough big thicket way back on the back side. So they're gonna make another swing. Sun's starting to set down behind the trees a little bit. We got at least an hour and a half. And we're gonna sit up here and hopefully that big one they saw will come on down through here and give us a shot. I'll take a 2 for 1 any day. Let's get set up. That hog's laying right down that hill there in that draw. 60, 70 yards from right where I'm sitting. Just wasn't no way to see it fall. And there was 2 big hogs. I don't know where that other one come from. He didn't come with that pack, but there was 2 big hogs with them pigs when they run through here when I stood up. And that hog there plus that old skinny one was the only 2 big ones we saw the first go around. So, man, these things are snaky, dude. I'm telling you, you think these whitetail is sneaky and slip by you on drive? This is proof right here. You can do a hog drive. Like I said, you got to do your homework. Got to know the lay of the land. Got to know where they bedded. You got to catch them in a natural funnel. Everything just right. Just kind of like a whitetail drive. And the guy said they had a sure enough big one. Hoss Daddy come through there. We never saw the hog. He must have doubled back and went through the drive just like an old buck deer will do. And we're gonna sit down and get comfortable again, just like we did before. And I'm gonna turn this thermocell on because them skeeters about to eat me alive. And we're gonna wait them out. See if we can get us another one. If not, I'll be really happy with one we got. I'm gonna tell you what, I sure am glad Thermacel's been one of my sponsors since 2006. I don't know what I'd do without them, man. And you know, when one of your little propane bottles gets empty, or one of your pads gets cooked out and goes bad, the skeeters start tag teaming you, even flogging you down these bottoms. If you change that pad out, make sure you got juice in your bottle, you're good to go. You won't have to worry about no mosquitoes. We use them up in Canada on our bear camp. There ain't no way we could survive without them, man. The mosquitoes come in clouds. I'll put that in my pocket when it cools down, carry it out of here. Now we're cooking. Out here killing hogs. Updating my Hardcore Outdoors fan page all at the same time. That's what you call high-tech redneck. Well, we gave it our best shot. Running out of camera light. I don't even know if you can see me now. There's no way. If a hog come to this bottom, we could get him on camera. But we did good. Our hog drive worked out just perfect like we planned. Hog come in 75 yards or so, quite a few of them. And I put a good shot on a big old fat sow, about 150 pounds. Smoked her. She went about 50 yards. That was it. So we had another good successful hunt. And we got some meat in the freezer. It's all good now. Did you just hear that hog grunt? Let's go and get out of here. I hate to hurt my feelings after let one walk because we ain't got no camera light. I ain't gonna shoot them when we ain't got the camera rolling. We'll get on back truck, get this hog loaded up, and we'll show y'all what it looks like. Let's go. Well, we had a good hunt. I sure am upset that the big one slipped out of there on us. But that hog there's gonna weigh 125, somewhere in there. Good eating hog. And it's a sow too, so that's a big plus as far as the eating goes. But we had a successful hunt. The drive worked out just like I hoped it would. We had our ducks in a row, everything worked out and planned out. And the guys put on a drive and drove 2 big sows and a bunch of pigs right through us. They said there was a big boar in there. It was at least twice as big as this one, but it cut back through the drive and went the other way just like an old buck deer will do. We're gonna come back down here. We're gonna wait 2 or 3 days, maybe 4 or 5, just whenever we get a chance to come back. We're gonna do it again. And we may get something, we may not, but I'm hoping we'll get that big boar. But it's hot. It's the middle of March right now. We gotta get this hog out of here and get it cleaned up and get it on ice before we lose our meat. So we'll see y'all on the next one.